Just make sure this thing, check my volume. Yes, so we are back here once more. So we are sticking a little music here, making sure the live build up. We're gonna be interviewing the lady herself, Lace. No lovely singer here. We're gonna be doing it on the phone. Alright, so I want to say a special good night to each and everyone on the inside here. My name is Sikty, the entertainer. So on the line we have the lady herself, Lace.
Good night, good night, good night. Sorry about that. Can't see me.
Yeah, so we can't see you.
Right,
yeah, that's okay. We can't see you, but we can hear you.
That's okay.
We can hear you.
Yes, you get thanks for that. Most important.
Right, that's how technology is sometimes. But let's get right into it. Alright, so tell us, Liz, where you originated from?
I'm from Diego Martin, a little village called Patna Village. I'm from down inside there.
From Diego
Martin side, Diego Martin.
Nice,
Patna Village, not Post Road, Patna Village.
Alright, cool. And in what year you started singing?
Well, I started to sing from the age of, I could say from 16, 17, I'm in Best Village. My father, he would get us into this thing singing. And from there, I branch off from Best Village, you know?
Nice,
so from 16 years, I've been into music. 16 years old, into music.
All right, nice, man. Well, that's good to hear. I know it's Best Village too. It have a lot of talented persons as well that come out of that, you know?
Exactly,
of that competition as well. So that's important.
Singing all these people come from Best Village. I will start.
Yes. And tell us, like, what type of music do you like?
I like all type of music. All type of music.
All types of music?
I love all kind of music. All kind. I listen to all kind of music.
Well, is there any...
Indian, African, everything I listen to.
Is there any type of, like, music that stands out for you?
Yeah. African music. The beat.
Oh, okay.
You see the beat?
Yes.
I love the beat of African songs and the beat. Yeah.
All right, cool.
I love Makato too.
All right, and who are your favorite male and female artists locally and internationally?
Beyonce, Whitney Houston, Aretha Franklin, Patti LaBelle in foreign, Regina Bell, foreign, local, Ella Andel, Denise Belfort, Fayan, Lyons, singing Sandra, I call Ella already, right?
Yes.
Right, Calypso Rose.
Okay.
Yeah, Denise Palmer, you know?
Yes, so
I have a lot of people. I love their voice. I love how they grace the stage.
Yes. I know, and that's how it is sometimes too.
I was in China, do I love?
Of course. What about the international circuit?
Well, I call international circuit already with the singers.
Yes. Well, yes, Whitney Houston and...
Yes, I call them already. I call Beyonce, I call Aretha Franklin, I call Patti LaBelle.
Right, nice.
Regina Bell. Yeah, I call all those people who I love foreign people.
Of course. And that's important as well. It's always good to show that love and support as well. We have some people here. We have some people here who tuned into the live as well. We must say a special shout out to the man himself, Young Saints, He is the one that really
Yeah,
brought this
man.
interview together as well. Must big him up. And big up to my girlfriend as well,
Yes.
Blue Marie. And we have a few others
I
that,
bro.
and we also
Good
have,
night. Good night to everybody. Good night to everybody. And thanks for tuning in to the live.
of course. And we have the man and we have the person this person here, Elon Bagu. Nice to hear your voice, Miss Peter Kid.
Thank you.
Yes, I know he was dying to tune in here tonight. And you know we have to send the shout outs to the viewers as well, get interactive as well. Be sure to like and share, and show that support as well, We couldn't get her face to face, but we were able to get her over the phone as well. And in terms of this, how did you get the sobriquet list though? Like, how that came about?
I give myself that name. Now what people just call me Lise. Instead they will call me the whole name Lisa.
Okay.
They will call me Lise.
Right.
So I said it's Lise. I started give myself the name Lise. It was Black Lace.
Okay.
So I just called it Lise. Yeah, that's how I name myself.
Alright, nice one.
Because of people calling me Lise.
Alright, and we know it's important to mention this as well, right? You're like a mother to some people as well, in terms of your musical talent as well. Because I see here we also mentioned. So, you can share a little view of that, how people will look up to you as a mother, You can share a little experience and, give us a idea how that came about,
Yeah, because of the singing and what you see, I instill in people.
Mm-hmm.
Always have your head up. Always be proud of yourself. No matter something happens to you, continue going along, right? Don't let nothing get you down, right?
Mm-hmm.
Always doing something. Never let the day go by and you didn't do anything. That is not good.
Okay.
For your spirit. Make sure you get up and you do something.
Amen to that.
Right? Always plan something. Always have food around your house. Always put up aside for the rainy days. Right? That's how I just treat people. I tell people. Right? That's how they just call my mother. Because a lot of people around me know I lost my foot and they know what I used to do. Right? And after I lost my foot, I decided, look, Lisa, so don't be down. Get up and motivate yourself and do something. And I started to get up and I organized myself. And after today, people just tell me, Lisa, I look up to you.
Yes.
Because look your foot off and look at the things that you're doing.
Yeah.
And our feet on and we not doing half of what you're doing. I give God all the praise as I tell them. God have a lot that He work in me.
Amen.
And I know that He work in me because when you see I leave my home to go out there, I send God in front of them. I say, Papa God, you go out there and work for me. And when you see I reach where I am going, my son see that and he bawl. I say, Ren, watch this. I went to the hospital and I said, before I come out the car, a security guard was running to open the door for me. And next guy running to take my car to put it in the box. And this one coming to wheel me to carry me into the clinic. So I told her and I said, see what I'm talking about? That is what I'm talking about. I just say I tell God go in front and work for me. So he saw it with his own eyes. Right? But people have to put God first and do as He say. If we don't do as He say, sad will be our portion. Right? We have to be serious in these times. It ain't no playing and no game time in these times,
Of course.
Right, so that way see people that's called my mother.
Right. I love that story too.
Yeah. They love me. I could call on anybody and they will forget what they're doing and they come to Lisa.
Amen to that. Amen. And
help me. They're running, watch me, they love me. I'm in Laventille, I'm not from Laventille. I say from Diego Martin as usual. I'm love in Laventille. There are people who take me under the wings like family, They're telling you.
Yes.
I have a family in Laventille who I can call and go to and say, tell them anything, and they will come to me the same way and talk to me.
And we have
talk to one another.
And most importantly, like this, remember, we have talent that comes out of Lavantil and Beatom and Paula Swin and stuff, you know. We have to understand as well.
Exactly.
And you as a person really share that
And
experience is really important to the viewers and to us here, you know, because we normally hear
exactly.
because we normally hear, the negative side of it, but we have to really share the positives behind it. So
You see, it
I'm
have a
really
lot
happy
of
to hear that.
positive.
Yes, I'm really happy to hear that tonight.
Exactly. It have a lot of positive people in Avondale.
All right,
A
so
lot of positive.
all right, so let's continue, right?
Yeah.
So in terms of this, all right, I know you said I remember you had mentioned to me you're a backup singer, like give us an idea, like
Yeah.
who you did backup singing for, and just give us a couple memories as well, like how that's, how was it for you, and yeah, go right ahead.
Remember my memory, so wonderful and sweet. Well, let me tell you from how it started.
Sure.
A guy named Freddie Absalam.
Yes.
It was like a movie.
Okay.
He came home and he took us about Culture Club that was in Cascade.
Yes.
A guy called Jamal used to run it. And we went in there and we started to sing. We started with a band called TNT Players with Alan Welsh, the Gladiator brother, Ricardo Welsh, brother Alan Welsh.
Yes.
And we was in that band, me, Alan, and my sister was in that band called TNT Players. Mm-hmm. And every Friday night we'll have shows and thing up in the Culture Club, right? But not is a Culture Club. Super Blue and all these people used to come through. Big names used to come through that club. Charmin Ford and all these people used to come through that club and sing, right? And one day, Trini, we didn't know that people listening to us, it was the two sisters, Kathy and Lisa, right? And we inside there singing and thing, not knowing people listening to us. So singing Sandra and Trini came through up there, right? And they heard us and they went back and they told Sparrow, right? And Sparrow, at that time, Sparrow was looking for backup singers for his tent, right? They needed 2 backup singers. So Trini went back and tell Sparrow, it have 2 sisters. If you hear these people, these girls' voices, mm-hmm. And Sparrow sent one time to get us.
Yes.
And when we went down by Sparrow, we cut the gig one time because we could harmonize and, make music nice and sweet, right? And the man take us one time. He said, we want you all. One time they take us. And it was me, Ramona, Kathy, and Denise, mm-hmm. Right? That's what we used to sing. It was the Sparkles by Sparrow, by the way.
Yes.
That was our name, the Sparkles. Yeah? Wow. And after that, while singing in Sparrow, then my first big break was on the stage, on the Masgra stage.
Masgra.
At 19 years old. The Masgra, yes, singing Sandra, but he picked people from his tent was to go at the Masgra, mm-hmm. Right? And on Sparrow stage was my big and first break. Sparrow gave me my first job, my first paying job in singing, right? And then after, when he came and he closed down, he was a darling to us, We had our chauffeur. We never used to trouble me. He had a guy with his own car to take us home. If the guy cannot make it, Sparrow will drop me and my sister home.
Yes.
In Patna Village there, because remember his tent is at Pitty Valley.
Yes.
Right? Yeah. And from there, I moved. I went, but after he closed down, I went to MCC tent. Right? I don't know if you know the Cannibal community had a tent called NCC, that the government tent.
Yes.
I went to that tent.
Oh, wow.
Right?
I really remember
and
you
after that, after that, I went to Mascam tent. Right? Mascam had a small tent. The Mascam that burned down there.
Yes, I remember that.
They had a small calypso tent. Tent in there. Right. And from there, I started to decide to move over to Tuco. That is the Tuco tent now.
Okay.
Right? That is like the tent at the Savannah. There was at Roxy Theatre, and there was all at different places, moving around at different places.
All right.
And after that, pressure auntie, because when you see in a tent, all the glitz and glamour and the spotlight is not easy, right? After that, because you're tired, when you see Anchor coming back in a tired, when you're coming home all over the night and you see all kind of gunman, all kind of thing.
You get
You're
frightened.
telling you know drama I went through after leaving the tent to come home.
Wow.
Hello. But after that now, I said I can't handle that tent work. I decided to dismiss the tent work because of surgeries and different things I had. And then I had a baby. I went back into, I left that out for a little while and went back into it. But Barra manager now told me, she said, Lisa, all the drama you're going through with that tent, I will hook you up with us. Barra and then we be going different places, eyes of the Caribbean to do shows.
Yes.
Yes. And I did some shows up in the Caribbean. St. Lucia, went across there for a month and worked in the tent. Then I worked in studio in St. Lucia. And I went to St. Lucia, Grenada, Antigua, different places. This little islands I was working on, right? You working for the money outside. They're not working in Trinidad. I after the Calypso, all the big things done in Trinidad, I go across there and work. Now I grace the stage with Denise Belfort, Calypso Rose, Duke, Mighty Prowler, Ella Andel, the first two, Shadow, Shadow Bailey, Drupal T, Axe Back, that's a Calypsonian from the
So
Big Gold,
much,
Arrow, Gabby, Rasairi, man, you name it.
Yeah, so much you can name
it. Bungie Garland, all these people, I sang back up behind. I backed them up. And Bungie, when Bungie heard our voices, that was in Roy Cape band rehearsal, because we have a show for singing Sandra to do for saying that was her mother show. I don't know if you remember that show. She had a show in Trinidad and she had one in Tobago.
Well,
we did that mother
then,
show. And when Bungie heard our voices, Bungie said, wow, your voices is so sweet. And the man just keep on watching. Because when you see we working and we working the voice, we giving our best, right? But I sang with the best. I did work with Resistance. I did work with all the big singers in Trinidad and Tobago and outside of Trinidad and Tobago. I even have my things to show where I get best chorus group of what we get from Trinidad.
I wish
group of Trinidad and Tobago.
I really wish you could have. I really wish. Think about it, right? I really wish you could have, showed us it in person like that now, in terms of that side of memories, because because
I think we would have to do over this, I think we'll have to do over it sometime later.
Yeah. I mean, it's a matter of time, is because what I'm tending to do as well, and to all the viewers as well. I just want to say this as well. What we will tend to do as well, we're gonna be following up with the artists as well. All the persons who will be interviewing, we will be doing follow-ups as well with them in the future, and to see how they're going. Touch back with them on the live as well. Maybe touch with them in person as well. So let's look out for that as well. We will be doing something soon.
Man.
And we will be doing it nice. And just so that we will also be doing a little giveaway or two in the near future. So while you look out for it, be sure to like, share, put your comments as well. I know you have some of your friends as well who are making the comments as well. I'm looking at it,
I can't even see them.
That's just it.
Comments. I don't know what they're saying.
But you can check it out without a doubt, after the live as well. But we only see positive vibes as well. But before we go,
we like positive vibes.
But before we go, we just want to ask a couple more things, Liz, right? I mean, how have you been? How have you been coping, like during these restrictions from since March 2020 to now? Just give us a brief summary, like how have you been coping as an individual during this period?
I'm coping very well with it. I'm coping because I occupy my time
Okay.
So if a day go by, it already frustrates me to say, oh
Okay.
God, I can't go. I will get up and do something. I do a lot of things, you know. I do a lot of things. I make a lot of things. I plant. I do a lot of things. I sell. I do a lot of things. I don't let anything keep me back. Not because my 2 foot bone. I had to be here frustrating myself because COVID. I can't go there and I can't do that. No.
Yeah.
I give thanks to COVID. You know why? Because if it wasn't for COVID, I don't think I might be on this interview.
Yeah, might
So I
have been
give
do something
thanks to
else.
COVID.
Of course.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
It have good and it have bad in it. And I look at the good that it have that coming out from COVID for me. Yeah?
Right, and
That is what.
and we just want to let you know, we just repeating it as well for the persons who know coming as well, you know. You're saying you're a veteran as well, and that is most important, you know. You being a veteran in the singing as well, dealing with all these artists. So all be sure to like, share, comment, because what we're doing this week, we're gonna be having a couple giveaways as well. So you know, be sure to stay tuned. You might never know, anybody could get it, you know. It's so important as well. And I'm seeing here there's a lady herself who I know would mentioned to you as well, you know, to big up yourself, you know. That's Melinda Lawrence. She said, big up to my girl Lisa, you know, we have to share that love too. So just say
Thanks. Yeah, we just sharing the love. We don't want just love.
yes.
I love to love people.
Yeah,
I'm a lover.
yes. You love her? That's all I always say, like Baran then. Yes,
Yeah.
and most importantly, like what is next for Elise though? What is next?
What is next for Lace? I'm thinking about doing a gospel song that my father wrote years ago. He died.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I want to do that gospel song, but I'm looking for a studio and, you know, I'm looking for help to push that, to help with making up money to do that gospel CD. Yeah? So that is my big next thing for Lace, doing a gospel CD. I don't make my, some of my things that I made, it already made TV6.
Hey.
Some craft that I didn't make TV6.
Amen.
So my next step is doing a gospel, doing my daddy gospel song, Heavenly Father, it is called. Yeah?
Yes.
So that will be the song, that will be the song I will be doing for my, dedicated to my daddy. That's the next thing for Lace.
So all producers, persons as well who know that doing recording as well, please feel to reach out to Lisa as well, and just let the viewers know how can people get in contact with you, because I know you said you're into the backup singing as well. You know, we might have a concert or something coming up soon.
If they want, they can call me at 4745528 if they want to reach out to me, or add me on Facebook as Lace Peterkin.
Yes.
Yeah, and I'm also on Instagram.
Instagram as well, right? So that's the handles as well. So you know we post.
That's my hand.
Right, so we posted it as well, so you know people already reach out to the lady herself, because we want to see this as well. For we can't just see for the frontliners as well, you know. You know, you look up to them.
Yeah.
You must big up the backup singers as well, because they are the ones who really help out the front. These are the ones who really help out the frontliners as well. Really make that sort of boost, especially on a big stage.
Very important part.
Yeah, so
we make the song sound so beautiful and nice.
Right.
They must look up to us, and I appreciate you doing that, interviewing a backup singer. I always tell people we play a great part in songs and music, right? So they must always look out for you, and I must say thanks to you for interviewing me as a backup vocalist.
You're most welcome, Lisa. Right? And I really want to thank you so much, you know, for being here and taking the time and effort as well. Also, to the man himself, Young Saint, and to the man himself, Young Saint as well, big up for hooking up this interview as well.
And for, yes, thanks very much to him. I must say thanks to him.
Yes, and big up to everyone who tuned into the live as well. And I hope you guys have a great night.
Also to them.
And Lace, you have a
Yeah.
wonderful night as well, and take care of yourself. We know we will be doing bigger and better things in the future, so all be on the lookouts. And just
Yeah,
remember,
thank you.
stay locked, so there's more to come. So
Good
thanks a
night,
lot, Lace.
everybody.
Take care of yourself.
Thanks again. Good night. Thanks.
Alright, so there you have it. So that was the lady herself, Lace, who we interviewed here tonight. We know we're just showing the love and support as well, you know, for the music. She's a backup singer. She works with big artists as well, you know, veterans in the making as well. So, you know, be sure to tune in to the live. You know, we're going to be doing more interviews as well. So, look out this Friday. We're going to have a big artist here we're going to be interviewing as well. And don't forget, always like, share, comment, and spread our love. Take care and have a good night.